first thing in the morning, hydrate, plus sunlight and supplements. Now, I will caveat, getting a balanced diet should always trump supplements.
Yep.
But I do think there's tremendous value to supplements if you can get the right guidance from the right people, and come up with a regimen that is appropriate for what you need. For me, that's I get blood every 3 months. It's like a 31 vial panel. The whole that they check everything, and then I have some people advising me on supplementation, and I basically follow their lead because they're subject matter experts and they have degrees in this stuff.
Yep.
But even the basics, fish oil, vitamin D, like even if you're just going to do a few. Take your supplements first thing in the morning. I put them in the organizers because I have morning and evening supplements. So it makes it easier because if you have to open up 8, 9 different pill bottles every morning, a lot of times you would end up not doing it because you're like, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yep.
So on every Sunday, I restock all my supplements for the following week. I also have these little Ziploc containers that has my pre-workout mix. So I do pre-workout, 10 grams of creatine, 5 grams of glutamine, a hydration packet, and a beet juice packet. And I make like 5 of them. Right, because first thing in the morning, it's one less thing I got to do.
Yep.
And then I make my post workout, which is a scoop and a half of whey, and then a scoop of collagen, and that goes in another little Ziploc container, the little tiny
Yep.
ones that screw shut. And then I can throw that in my gym bag on the way out, and then post workout I just dump it in. Right. So supplementation, the hydration is huge. A lot of people will literally drink like 2 cups of coffee. They don't eat. And then it's noon and they're exhausted and it's like you've had no water. You've only had 2 cups of coffee. Like, what are you doing? Hydrate first thing. If you don't want to pay for the packets and all that, that's fine. Himalayan salt and lemon juice is easy kind of, quote, poor man's version of that. And it tastes good. So if you just want to buy a couple lemons every week and get some Himalayan salt, that's an easy way to replace that. Or, there's plenty of companies. I like the LMNT packets. They taste pretty good and there's a lot of salt in there. So first thing in the morning, you wake up, you do your hydration packet, you drink, I do a giant mason glass. It's like 32 ounces. I take my supplements with it, and then I try to walk out on the deck just for like 5 minutes and just like stand there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? While the coffee's brewing, and I try to like let that hydration hit before I take my first cup. So those would be my kind of morning routine, kind of disciplined.
And what are your staples as far as, because I think you and I have alignment here, but like what are your staples as far as supplements that if you're not, of course you're always adding in, taking things out, but what are the ones you take and also would recommend kind of just
I
staples?
think the basics is like the fish oil and the vitamin D, especially in the winter. Like the benefits of and vitamin D is so cheap. I do the 10,000 IUs. It's like for 60 of them, like, I don't know, $9.
Yep.
But fish oil, I do the Thorne multivitamin.
You do the elite one, the AM PM.
Yeah, exactly. The AM PM that covers a lot. I have some kind of cortisol management ones and adrenal gland ones that have gotten my cortisol levels way down. Those were, again, I have no idea the science behind it. I just know these people are way smarter than me, and based on the blood work, and it did help. My last blood draw, my cortisol levels were way down, which was good. Creatine monohydrate, glutamine, of course, protein with the workout. Try to see what else. Those are the kind of the main ones.
That's exactly.
There's some more complex ones, like there's like DIM detox and
DHEA.
I take DHEA. I think I take 50 milligrams daily.
Well, it's usually 10, 25, or 50.
Yeah, I take a 50 for that. But it's a good little stack. And then I'll take beta alanine pills if it's a hard workout day, just for kind of that lactic acid mitigation. And so I'm definitely a supplement guy. I'm that dork that like on a trip breaks out all the supplement, you know what I mean, and has it all planned out and little Ziploc baggies in my bag and all that. But I just got back from Arizona for 5 days, and staying on that routine is important, right? So that's one way to do it. So dial in the morning.
This is personal curiosity. Do you eat anything before?
Yeah, a big breakfast.
Okay, you eat a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the Catalyst Nutrition with Cheryl, so it's a big breakfast.
Nice.
And I'm actually one thing I didn't realize is like the amount of carbs I was missing out on. Like she has me like, I'll eat like a giant bowl of blueberries. Like like the big blueberry packets at the store.
Yeah.
Like that's like one serving in the morning for me.
Yeah. With
like a thing of oatmeal and then like eggs and like sometimes bacon or sausage and like guacamole. Like that's my breakfast. It's just pretty significant.
Yeah.
So I'm going into the gym and I'm ready to rock, dude. The calories have been consumed.
Yep.
So it's I'm not one of those skip breakfast people. I know there's something to that if you do it a certain way.
Yeah.
But I'm a big F350 man. I got to be pumping the calories or I'll feel like crap in the in the gym.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, and I agree on the supplement. Vitamin D, fish oil, and then creatine. Honestly, at this point, too, anyone should be taking that. So it's not obviously not even it used to be looked at as a very like male, like macho bodybuilder thing, but that there's probably there might not be any supplement that's more researched than creatine at this point.
Yeah.